Good evening, it's Monday, October 23rd, and welcome to this SCW News Digest. We are following some breaking news out of the city of Lodi. We are hearing that an officer in Lodi was involved in a shooting. What we know at this point is that an officer with the Lodi Police Department was conducting a traffic stop near Pleasant Avenue and Turner Road around 8:20 a.m. According to a press release from the police department, the passenger in the car was behaving suspiciously. Additional units were called in at that point, but at that point the passenger soon got out of the car and pointed a gun at the officer. The officer then fired his gun, killing the suspect. A press release by the department read in part, quote, "At this time, the investigation is ongoing. The details are preliminary, and more information will be released as it becomes available," unquote. The suspect's firearm is pictured right there. As you can see, it was a rather small one. Now, as I did quote, the investigation is still ongoing, so be sure to stay here on SCW News, as we will give you the most information when the information is released. Switching gears now, today at middle and high schools in Calaveras Unified were out of class, as teachers there are still on strike. The teachers have been striking since Thursday of last week in response to large class sizes, low wages, and school safety concerns. Substitute teachers were able to be called in and were able to open up the elementary schools today. Meanwhile, high schools and middle schools will remain closed, and it's unclear how long it will be until enough substitutes are found to fill the spots at those high school and middle schools. Stay here for updates on that situation. Over the weekend, a 19-year-old was killed on Wilson Way near Anderson Streets. He was a passenger in a car that was shot at. The two others in the car also suffered gunshot wounds and were transported to a local hospital. They were listed in critical but stable condition as of Sunday. When officers arrived to the call of the person shot, they noticed that the car had collided with a tree. Those with information are urged to call Crime Stoppers or the Stockton Police Department. Former Stockton Mayor Anthony Silva's court date in his embezzlement charges have been pushed back to December 11th. The grand jury transcripts which led to his arrest were released to the public 3 weeks ago. It's unclear why the date was moved, and he was originally scheduled to be in San Joaquin County Court today at 10 a.m. Thanks for watching this SCW News Digest. See you again tomorrow.